Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome back to my Cowboys franchise right here on ADG Route Sports Games Network. I'm your host, AntDaGamer. Today I'm up on the weather, but I didn't plan to really do much commentary in this anyway. But when I do give commentary, if I sound itchy or like I'm stuttering, it's because my nerves are bad today. I was completely muted one time, but we good though. We good at the moment. So I really wanted to play this. I'm kind of scared because, like I said, my nerves are bad. And I'm up against the best team pretty much in the entire franchise, looking to break my losing streak. And I don't know if that's a good thing. You see, the 8-0 Philadelphia Eagles, man. I'm 4-4. Can we get it done? We got some of the best defense in the business though with the 87, 85 overall. We are that team that can get it done, but we got to be on our A game at all times. We got. But we got a storyline team meeting, so we're going to get into that. Let's check it out. All right, so I made the executive decision to make sure that Elliott has a better game than their halfback. However he does it, whether it's catching the ball, receiving it, running it, however he gets it done. And honestly, after that last game, I was feeling the same thing. Like, Elliott really needs to step up. It's one of the reasons why we're kind of one-dimensional. Our running game hasn't really got in. That's why I try to make, the line better, our not only for the passing game, but that will help, the running game as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, not much commentary in this particular game. We're going to be playing the full game, of course, and hopefully we get it done. So technically, overall, we're tied, but, we need to get it on, man. I got to get it on, man. All right, let's do this.
It's week 10 of the National Football League. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
You seen all my interception was in that last game. All right, I'm hushing. I got to put my A game on.
And the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of...
There will be a few reactions, though, so stay tuned for those.
Say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just
Of course, stick around because there will be post-show talk and, I improve players and talk about my choices. So stick around for that as well.
Offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
I knew he was going to break, but there was nothing I could do about it. I just knew it. He was outrunning him the entire time. I knew when he got there, it was a wrap.
Down the field and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. The key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into 2? And that's certainly the case here today. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. A big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. We are through 1.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Eagles with the early advantage.
We knew this was going to be a hard game for us. We knew it. But we up to the challenge, baby.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On the ground, it's Elliott. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he's going to take this all the way home.
Let's go. Let's go. Stepping up, Ezekiel. Stepping up. I mean, stepping up. That's what you need to do.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Again, Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Exactly what we need. An opportunity to turn this game more in our favor.
Are not on the same page. It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. And that is incomplete.
So much pressure on my QB right now.
Has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And he looks up and he's taken down.
Terrible kick too, man. I've been screwing up some of my kicks the last couple of games, so I don't know what's up with that.
Immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. Hurts will try it again. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To the air again, Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot.
I had to try. I think we're doing okay, man. We still need to step it up a notch to take the dub.
Will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where you see the final score there. Justin Fields, excellent in the victory as his guys up their record to 7-2 now on the year. From there, let's make the quick trip up the Parkway and check in on the Ravens at home in Baltimore. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level 1st half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the 2nd half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Play action now. Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Dak. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, this is Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Once again, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. They'll drop. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. Their winning ways continue.
Man, oh man.
They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
I second guess even playing this game today, but I was like, yo, I need to keep the ball rolling.
So long, everybody.
I don't want to make excuses, but I am in pain, and that is making an excuse. And this is a top team, man. I had fun playing the game. It was a great way to pass the time. But let's see what players actually improved. I think we should get some good stats, you know, from that game. It was a nail biter, and they just ran the clock down on us. Smart stuff from them, to be honest. Very smart. Ezekiel, you need to go up. His overall, he's not really the best halfback in the game. He's not. He's a shell of what he used to be. We're going to give him an elusive back upgrade. He did do what he was supposed to do in a way. He did outshine the other halfback. Not sure why they were showing it just now. We may have some other players who are going to advance. We have a new message. Okay, this is probably gonna be bad. All right, let's check and see what's going on, because we done lost so many games. Like, we're 4-5, and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, I agree with this. As you guys can see, it was a great performance. That is not really happy about it, but you know, we performed well. They were just a better team, man. That's why I'm trying not to complain too much, you know, because that's the best team in the league, and we almost beat them. We just got to keep getting the dub. All right, we're gonna upgrade some players and be out. Our next game will be another hard game. We're up against the Texans, 7-3, and we are gonna be in the game of the week. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys welcome to Texas in our game of the week. AT&T Stadium for Monday Night Prime Time in the next video. But let's go ahead and upgrade these players. That way we're ready to go in the next game. But Michael Parsons, man, the best guy on our team. I know he's tired. One of the best guys on our team, pretty much. I know he's tired. I'm going to go with the scheme. This time around, I'm probably going to do that with all my players. Maybe there's something that I'm not doing right. Let's start down here with Luke Gay. We got a lot of people. They're growing, man. So I'm gonna make sure they fit the scheme of the team per se, with all my upgrades this week. Deuce Vaughn, because we're not winning on my plan so far. So maybe they need to stick to the scheme of things. I'm probably not breaking down this like I normally do. Okay, for the last 3, I will. So his scheme is in the agile department. For the center, his pass block and run block, his finesse also will be increased by 1 by doing that. Down here at Damon Clock, we're going to increase his run stopper. We did a good job stopping the run. I mean, what we did to Saquon Barkley is not an easy thing to do. So think about that. Now, our problem lied in the defending the pass early on in the game. The guy broke. How different would the game would have been if we would have got the league, got the ball back right then and scored right then? All right, possession for the tight end. We're going to increase him. We haven't even used Ferguson that much, but hopefully we need to get him in the game too. We need to get him in the game just like we did with Ezekiel Elliott. They just need to step up. To be honest, this is not the best team in the game to be playing with, but I have increased their stats a good way. And hopefully, this is going to be the one. We need this one, right? We need to win every game going forward. Week 13, going into week 13, we need to, if we do that, that'll take us to 7-5. We'll probably be in good hands and also knock out some of the top teams along the way. We'll be in good hands. If not, we'll be playing another season, and in that season, I will definitely not be playing every game because I'm going to want to rush through it, and I'm going to be playing. But we're not going to even go there right now. We're going to hope that we actually get it done, and we manage to keep it real along the way of how long it takes me to beat it. I know Madden NFL 26 got announced. There's a post on my feed. If you ain't seen it already, make sure you check out that trailer. And with that being said, I'll see you guys soon for the next game. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.